Testing. Alright, let's play more of Best Served Cold. I'm excited to keep solving this case. I want to know who done it.
Bakovia used to be a star among cities. Historic, wealthy.
He's my main suspect. Oh. Clara takes a seat. She seems in higher spirits than you last saw her. Hey again. Hello, Clara. This place is buzzing. I saw a lot of familiar faces on the way here. A lot of folks who used to drink at the mid bar at Grundown Heights come here now. At Hotel Jubilee, I mean. Mr. Lin gave me a bit of a weird look when he saw me, I won't lie. He kinda gives me the creeps. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks so, but I reckon he's probably harmless. Which one's Mr. Lin? Ugh. He's not harmless. I was mostly glad to see Marie again. Have you met her? I remember her. She talks about chess a lot, but she manages to make it sound interesting somehow. She's wicked smart, you know. She even dresses smart. I should talk to her, shouldn't I? Well, you got a crush on her? What do you think of Maria? She's a decent sort. I saw her once or twice back when I worked at the bar at the hotel. It seems Claire is being nice when talking about Maria, but you can tell there's more to the story. Need a drink? Just see the regular one. Now she's influenced. Wait. Okay, I guess I can't ask her anything else. Cryptic, I don't think this is relevant. Okay. I don't think I need to talk to you. I'll give her a drink first. Her to loosen up a bit. So let's try night count. I already asked her about this one. Let's. I want to ask the priest. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's in high society, so he might be able to tell me something about them. Maybe. Okay. I don't have. But they're all here, so I feel like I'm missing something. Uh-oh. Let's get up to 5%. Why are you here? My father passed away. Oop, I'm sorry. He didn't pass of old age or anything like that. He died of a disease that was painful, constant, and in essence cruel. That's hard. I know I wasn't a very inspiring son, but he wasn't a very inspiring father either. I still miss him though. I still remember the last advice he gave me. What was it? In life, don't aim for mediocrity. Good advice, I guess. Wasn't finished. Don't aim for mediocrity. For men like us, that's too ambitious. Oh. Not a great parent? I wouldn't know. I don't have anyone to compare him to, but no, perhaps not. Sometimes I wonder if I've lost my faith and haven't noticed. Like when you drop your keys and don't realize until you're facing a locked door. Not sure how the goddess can be real when the world is so cruel. But I'm sure fate wouldn't deprive me of one more authority figure who was disappointed in me. It's sad. Tell me about your father. But why do I need, I guess, to get on his good side? But I want to know if he knows. Oh, man. Dang it. He's not answering anything. There's not much to say. He was just like me, and now he's gone. I feel like this will sound strange, but I feel like the goddess has rejected him, and me too. Rejected? Yeah, after he died a slow, painful death, people asked me if I had lost my faith. But I feel like if I did, the goddess just wouldn't care. Does your goddess care for everyone? Oh no, he doesn't like me. Where'd you get that? That's not in the book. That's not any of the books. I keep trying to find the goddess, but she's never there. I see little evidence the goddess cares about any of us. The first one. It's in the search that we find grace, or so I tell everyone who speaks so gloomily. I see. Goodbye. Oh. It glitched a little. Well, look who's still open. I wonder if the people who have a high alcohol tolerance, if there's gonna be any way to... Let's give him 7. Oops. How's work these days? Sure, I'll play along with this amnesia of yours. My job's the same as ever. I'm a problem solver, and the problem I solve is this. What do you do when someone owes you money and stops paying you? Make sure agreements are kept and no one breaks their word. In a way, I help all parties involved, because one way or another, the deal they made will be broken. And where possible, I hope my business never involves my friends. Business is never personal for me, but the way I do business, some people take it real personal. Understood. Let's... She had a debt. Natalia's finances. Do I look like a banker? I heard she was in debt. She was a gambler and a drunk. Both are expensive hobbies. Have you ever collected money for your boss? You know I have. I'm the muscle, and the money is heavy. Did you collect from Natalia? Peter leans across the bar. He's close enough that you can smell his cologne. You expect him to tell you a secret, or perhaps whisper something, but he doesn't. Instead, he waits until you meet his eyes before he speaks. Did you? No. Now, dude, you have a real question to ask me? Like, did you kill her, Mr. Wagner? I don't think you killed her. Glad you still know when to back off. I see. I don't have to explain this to you, but dead people can't pay back their debts. I got no business writing off credit like that. True. Let's catch up. Okay. Can I ask him about Elliot? No. Man. let's do evening prayer. Oh yeah. Well, we already asked him about I don't know what to talk to any of them about. I need to get a motive from him. Blonde victims? Evening barkeep, evening. Good works. It seems his sentimental feelings over your little memento may have done him in. This doesn't mean he did it. Indeed, we need both evidence and motive. Keep digging. I'm digging how? It won't let me ask the things that I need to ask. A little unconventional for a young man his age, but certainly in line with what I've heard about Dr. Durand. It seems we can roll Killian out. Good work, bartender. So he collects debts for a living now, does he? Do you think Peter's criminal past is related to the case? I'm certainly considering it as an avenue of investigation. Debt collection can get violent, and Natalia Reed was a gambler. There may be a connection. Someone at the nightcap might know if Natalia had debts. Ask around about her. So she had debts. You should look into how this could be related to the case. Money is a powerful motivator. Blonde victims? I might have overshared when I had a few too many drinks. Let's not discuss that further. I suppose it is information about the killer, though. Maybe you can piece something together with this? I'm prepared to answer. I don't have anything else for you. Can I ask Maria about drink? Alright. Let's ask her. Maybe she's had a run-in with... Let's ask about Ellie. Have you been drinking? I won't judge you for it, but you're not making much sense. Okay. I guess she doesn't really know. Elliot? Oh, she does. I don't know. Natalia's debt. Oh yeah, Lena goes on and on about it. I don't know what to say to her anymore. We should. Okay. I don't know what to ask. Being rich, what's your thoughts on prohibition? Quite the question for a night like this. What are yours? I'm a bartender, the answer should be clear. Yes, you work as a bartender, but people do illegal work for a lot of reasons. Why do you do it? Money. Honestly, I respect that. People can be very judgmental when it comes to how we make our money. The greatest luxury wealthy people enjoy is money that becomes invisible to them. I don't see the point of prohibition personally. It seems like a knee-jerk reaction by old men in Sarin legislature. Literal fossils. I can tell you one thing, they are drinking what they want, when they want. Prohibition won't make their cheeks less rosy. It's pretty much instantaneous. My father plays every game at the casino, and he is not good. He is, however, occasionally very lucky. When you're lucky and have a daughter who tells you not to gamble, all your winnings, well, you can move up 3 or 4 social classes in a weekend. We're not close, if that's what you're wondering. My father's always abroad or in a casino, but he sends me a chunk of money every month. I get more in that monthly pay packet than I could earn in a year. A good setup. She waves her hand weakly and shrugs. When he's poor again, I'll be sure to write him a letter or something. I save most of the money he sends me and spend where I need. Clothes, hair, skincare, looking wealthy is half the cost of being wealthy. I see. Okay, so I've asked her all topics. Guess I'll ask her this. Career criminal? Peter, I mean, he does look rough, but when we occasionally talked, he had good manners. Wait, is that the time I should get going? Okay. Covey killer could be a career criminal visiting this speakeasy? Not so loud. Right. If you believe this to be true, I suggest quietly reporting this Peter to the police as soon as possible. Ideally outside this establishment, of course. Will do. It's really hit or miss with these questions. Syringe. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click on him. I don't want to talk to him if not needed. There's some credence to what you say. You should report this if you feel the evidence is compelling. Evil stepmother? Really, I don't know about that. What do you need from me? Lounge chats. Didn't know Natalia Reid. I have no idea who she was. Elliot's brows furrowed, though he's clearly perturbed. You have difficulty reading his emotions. You can stop lying now. What makes you sure I'm lying? Someone saw you with her at the hotel. Elliot pauses for so long you're not sure he heard you. Squinting, he examines the empty glass, like it holds the secret of the universe. Well? Right, yes, Natalia, I saw her. But again, barely. We met once or twice while you were drinking. I intimidated? I might find her attractive to a degree. Intimated that I might find her attractive to a degree. She made it very clear to everyone that my feelings were not reciprocated. Why did you lie? Because it was an embarrassing experience and I don't like to relive it. You're a bartender, it should be none of your business. Are you going to serve me or are you done? I'm done. What evidence did that give me? Elliot rejected! Alright, I knew Natalia. All I can say is she rejected me. Got work tomorrow. Okay. Bye. See you in prison. Let me show this to him. Oh. Seeing a rejection can be a powerful motive. Hold on. Get a bad feeling about this guy, but we need solid evidence. This must go before a judicar, so our case must be rock solid. For rejection to be a motive for murder, he needs to have a short temper indeed. Try shaking the tree and see what falls out. Confronting him might do the trick. I did, and he was very aggressive. That's it. Have you been drinking? Okay. I don't have anything to ask you. Should I out her for being a secret smoker? I know, but Alina doesn't know that I know, and I won't make a big deal out of it. Friends know when to keep quiet. Clara chased? That's awful. I know Clara can look after herself, but this killer business sounds serious. Oh, it's really late. I wonder what all the shouting was about. Now I know. So he was shouting at her. So the killer could be coming here. Well, that's not great. I wish you hadn't told me. Sorry. Even though I don't think it's him. Well, I know that these two go together. So now... motive... and... I don't know what I could call that. Murder? What? Motive and evidence. They both have motive and evidence. Oh, I can submit the case. But I don't want to, because I don't think it's him. And also, I don't have... Pierre's boss may have ordered him to kill Natalia when she could no longer pay up. Constable Hugo Mertens enters the bar again. I feel you're about to have an unpleasant conversation. Barkeep, we're already a week into the 2-week time limit I gave you. I trust you're aware of this. I am. From what you've shown me so far, I've come to understand you're making a genuine effort at this. While you still have time before our agreed-upon deadline, there's no telling when the killer will strike again. If you believe to have a solid idea of who the killer might be, I urge you to tell me as soon as possible. Oh, I can eavesdrop! Clara takes a seat beside Maria. The two women seem to know each other, albeit as acquaintances. I believe we met before, right? Briefly. I think you served me when I was at the hotel with Alina. Right, I remember you now. You play chess, right? Yes, you asked me to teach you, and when I tried, your manager yelled at you. Yes, I mean, I'm not working now. I don't work here is what I'm trying to say. You want me to teach you chess? I have a mini board in my bag. I know a little bit. Pawns move forward, priests move diagonal, king is useless. Bishops, and you'd be surprised about the king. Do you know what an opening is? Nope. Right, we'll start easy then. Maria sets up the pieces with agile, instinctive quickness, while Clara watches diligently, sipping on her drink. While you know very little about chess, instinct tells you that your customers are likely about to witness the biggest beatdowns in chess history. He's not looking at me. We meet again, evening. Let's get her a drink. Alright. Let's ask her about any of the clues. She doesn't know anything. Elliot rejected. Do you have a defense for yourself? Do you think Elliot could kill someone? Or do you have a defense for yourself? Ha, prove it. I'd love to see you try. Let's get him a bit tipsy again. Does he know anything about Elliot? No? I guess we can bring it up one more time. Huh. What do you think I'm doing for work now? Delivering puppies and ice cream? Look, you know what I am and what I do. I ain't ashamed of it. Ain't proud either. It just is. People have to accept it because I do. Let's get him a little tipsy. Let's do the evening prayer again. And then let's confront him. But we already confronted him about everything. So what? I told you that, but I was drunk rambling. I probably just lost it through a hole in my pocket. What do you need from me? You have a hole in your pocket? So Killian's out. Can she tell me anything about Alina? Like, give me an alibi? Evil stepmother? Natalia and Alina? Natalia Reed was the girlfriend of... Yes, I know, but then again, that does explain things somewhat. Alina hated Natalia. She refused to call Natalia by her name. She called her Leah Reed, and usually with some associated savage profanity. Oh, to be hated, the drama. I don't think you're taking this seriously. Life is too important to be taken seriously, darling. Did I ask... I guess I can make her a drink. I don't think she... Let's... I guess let's just do the regular one. So we need... If there's defense... I don't know if I can get anything else out of her. But if I submit this, who I think did it, if I submit this, will it, can I choose who I think it is? I'm nervous. Well, I guess let's save. Quick save. And then submit case. Elliot. She rejected his advances. Elliot may try to hide it, but he holds some questionable views about women, and if Natalia rejected him, he does not have the maturity to handle that well. I've seen entitlement, self-hatred, and resentment in young men like him before. Dangerous. Do you have evidence connecting Elliot Lynn to Natalia's death? The lighter at the scene belongs to him. So he's missing his lighter, and the one we have in evidence matches the decorations on his cigarette case. That sounds very convincing. Wait, are you sure about this? Once I present your case, there's no going back. Now you saved it, so I hope so. Until then. The calendar becomes available in the home office after a case has been submitted. You can skip forward to the day of the deadline if you don't want to spend the remaining days. Yeah, I just want to... That's nice that they let you skip it. I'm afraid we're not open. And Hugo's expression breaks and he smiles, his eyes light up, and he roughly pats you on the shoulder. Good work, bartender, you found the culprit. Help me secure my promotion. Yes, you trust my gut. We should celebrate. We're certainly in the right place to do so. What flavor would you like to celebrate with? Surprise me, anything will have the taste of success at this point. We should celebrate. a drink to celebrate. I'll serve you your favorite. Oh, that hit the spot. Coffee may be bitter, but victory tastes so sweet. Can't wait to see the faces back at the station when we put Ellie away for good. He'll never see daylight again. Yeah, baby. Marquisa's watertight. Hugo flips his notebook closed and looks down at his drink. It's empty. For a moment, you wonder whether he'll order another, but instead he meets your eye. It looks like he's just come to a decision. This partnership ended up being a profitable one. I made the right choice when I asked you for help. Glad to help. You made quite the team. My intuition, insight, and deduction, and your legwork. I wonder, would you do this all over again? Oh, I would beg to differ. I would say it was my intuition and deduction and leg work. You gave me some clues. I'd like to try more detective work. Well, that might be a possibility, but not for a while. A year at least. What? I'm going to have to book you. What? I thought that he gave me immunity. Even if you helped catch a killer, this establishment is still illegal and what you're doing is a crime. Are you serious? Man, when I first came here, I told you I had 2 weeks to catch the killer. I lied. I gave myself 2 weeks before I would shut this place down. Rude. The law is the law. Now we have the killer. I can catch 2 birds with 1 stone. That's rude as hell. What did he say? Kill 2 birds when you mean? Come on. Quite. I'm taking your cooperation into account when I put in a good word, but you're still being charged, and with your history, I'm not sure anything I say can save you. You betrayed me. Yes, whatever. I'm a man with a job, and that job is catching criminals. Why did you think the story would have a happy ending? He finally stands up, putting the notebook into his inner pocket. You feel numb as you watch him fix the creases on his coat. It's a shame. Some of the squires at the station could learn a thing or two about police work from you. Let's keep things moving. I have to cuff you. Next chapter. That was rude. One year later. Is she gonna die? Oh! Who's gonna die? Oh my god. Damn. An hour before opening, Vincent Flora descends the stairs and enters the speakeasy underneath his bookstore. He sits down in front of you with a big smile, his eyes twinkling with mischief. The grand opening of the nightcap. Haha, I haven't felt this excited since, well, not for a while. Isn't it risky to reopen? Certainly not. Police have clamped down on nearly every speakeasy on the boulevard in this last year. With the illusion of certainty comes complacency. A firm belief that all establishments have been closed makes funding continuous efforts to try and find new ones redundant. Consider it reverse psychology. Certainly, no one would attempt to open a legal establishment in the same place twice. That way of thinking is exactly why here and now poses the least risk. What would happen if we do get caught? They're no longer trying to send a message. At worst, we might get a fine, but with the business booming, it wouldn't set us back more than a few months of profits. When I was hiring, I made sure to find an honest professional bartender who needed the work. Oh, so I'm not the same person. I picked you for this risky venture because I needed someone with a sense of adventure and a clean record. Oh no! So the old... Oh my god. My record is clean because I haven't been caught. Yes, the sparkling audacity is precisely what I was looking for in a bartender. So does that mean all my, charm or whatever, people liking me is gonna be reset too? I don't want to get to know everyone again. That's boring. Now, might you be good enough to make me a drink? What do you fancy? Are the drinks the same? The drinks are the same. And they all disappeared, so I don't have it saved on which one's their favorite. I feel like this is more complicated than last time, too. Oh, yeah. Now that I have a dinner party to attend to, make sure to stay kind, professional, and consistent with the quality of the drinks. Enjoy your evening, Vincent. Oh, new people. A tall, dark-haired woman sits at the bar deliberately. Her smile is gentle, but her gaze is focused. What a fascinating place. You really managed to capture the atmosphere of Old Bacone, classy but informal. Thank you. I ran my own bar for years before the politicians decided to pass this damn prohibition bill. For a while, the frustration lingers on her face. Then she lets out a sigh and continued to speak. Being here, it brings back memories, both happy and sad. My name's Sandra. May I ask, how long has this place been here? It opened up today, actually. Oh, congratulations. Is it your first time running a bar? More or less. I've never been in charge before. I see. In that case, would you care for some advice from someone with a bit more experience? Sure. Let me get a good measure of you first, see what I'm working with. Even before the prohibition, part of the job was learning to work with what you have. Liquor supplies wax and wane. You won't always have the same ingredient in stock, but there's always a way to get new booze if you know the right people, right? Right. A bartender's goal is to learn the favorite flavors of their customers and use what they have available to meet their demands. I see. Now let's see if you can impress me. What kind of flavor do you fancy? Telling you that would ruin the challenge. Let's just say you'll need absolute perfection to gain my approval. Well, if you don't give me any... Perfect? Oh, they are different. Liberty, Orange Daisy, Ambush, One Night Stand, Perfect Storm, Royal Flush are all different. I'm guessing hers is Perfect Storm since she said perfect. Wasn't expecting this level of competence from a beginner. This is exactly what I needed. Well done. If you can make sure to keep your quality consistent and your customers happy, there's a bright future ahead for this place. I'm doing my best. Now you can show me your small talk skills for a bit if you'd like, although by the looks of it, I'm already confident this place is in the right hands. I'm always up for some good small talk. Is anyone tonight? I don't have many friends here these days. You know how it is. You change jobs, or you're out of town for a while and you just lose touch with one another. Any friends with Covey? Well, there was this one guy I thought I could count on for a good time. Maybe I still can, but I'm worried he'll let me down just like the others. It's hard to trust anyone these days. You might be right. I feel a bit restless in Bakovi nowadays. I always thought I had friends here, but I'm not so sure anymore. There's still good people here. Maybe a couple. Goddess, you might be one of them. You're a good talker, you know? Relax. I get the feeling that if bad stuff is going down, your nose is clean. My nose? All I'm saying is that maybe you're alright, but everyone else, the dogs, the bougie dames, the rich, the Nouveau, or otherwise, nah, they're only masquerading as decent people. They might become your customers, but they're not your friends. Don't ever forget that. And if you can, do the thing every smart Bakovi does before long. What's that? Leave. Get out of the damn city before you get too attached to it like me. I will keep that in mind. Have any more advice? Oh, you want more tips? You think I'm just some sort of wise teacher here to inspire the next generation? I don't think I'd make for a very good guide. Next generation? You're not much older than me. Huh. Guess not. I sure feel pretty old these days, though. Alright, I guess I could still teach you a thing or two, if you answer some of my questions first. No questions. Just a few things I'm curious about, really. I've only ever run legitimate bars. I want to know how you choose to run your speakeasy. Are you the kind of bartender who thinks drinks are the most important part of the speakeasy, or is it all about the conversation? Bars are for making friends. I see, personally, I think drinks are pretty important. If I admit you're a good conversationalist, you probably make friends easily, huh? I always like to get a read on people's priorities, but I'm also curious about their values. Do you trust figures of authority like politicians or police, or are you more of an anarchist? I do what I believe is right. Agreed. You've got to follow your gut. Deep down, we all know the difference between right and wrong. So these are your values. But what about your future? What are your plans for this place? Do you intend to make the speakeasy your home, or is it only a springboard to some greater purpose? I want to make something of this place? You really mean that, don't you? I fear you might be making a mistake, but I wish you the best of luck. I hope it works out for you. Now then, I promised you some more bartending advice, didn't I? Yes? And I have 3 more tips for you, all really simple, but something many bartenders think to forget. 1. Make the customers the drink they ask for. 2. When they ask you a question, it's not always the truth they really want. And 3. When you struggle to get a read on someone, consider their actions, not just their words. Got it. I got it from here. This may very well be the last speakeasy in Bakovi, making you the last representative of our craft. Really? Really, and I don't think that'll be changing anytime soon either. I sure don't plan on getting behind a bar right now. I'm keeping my head down until this prohibition blows over and I can get my old bar back. Good luck. You probably won't see me around too often, but it seems this place is in good hands. You'll be just fine. We'll see you later, kid. With the last wink, Sandra downs the rest of her drink, rises from the bar stool, and walks back up the basement stairs, disappearing into the night. Just these two. A large, bushy-bearded man sits at the counter. He takes a long look at the row of alcohol behind you with inquisitive eyes. Good evening. Can I get a drink? Anything you fancy? Simple and strong, please. Simple and strong. Oh my gosh. So there is a super high. Let's do the night count, I guess. Very nice. Thanks, pal. Name's Bjorn. Bjorn? I work in the factory a few districts over. Nice to meet you, Bjorn. What brings you here? Lucas invited me. He's the well-dressed lad with short black hair and round glasses. Are you local? Yes, I moved to Bukovi a few years ago for work. What sort of work? Metalworking. Used to build ships in Scotia. Now I work metal for industrial machines, heavy stuff like farming equipment and infrastructure. How are you liking the city? Expensive and unfriendly. Or maybe I'm just bad at making friends. Secret speakeasies and sneaking around in the shadows isn't really for me, but Lucas asked nicely. Speaking of Lucas, I should find him. Thanks for the drink. My pleasure. You're a little creepy. A man with dark hair talks to his tall friend before approaching the bar and sitting down. Good evening. Hello, I'd love a drink now. Any preferences? I'm quite fond of coffee. It's a wonderful beverage. Perhaps you could work it in somehow? Yes, I can. I'm not as refined as I look. Don't worry about perfection. Just make it strong and colorful. Alright, the wake-up call is the one with coffee now, I believe. Let's do that one. Oh, I didn't check his alcohol tolerance. Sometimes the pursuit of perfection leads us astray, but today you have not missed the mark. Cheers. Thank you. I'm Lucas. I was invited by Vincent. He's a family friend. He said friends were coming. Yes, that's me, I confess. I don't go out often. I work so much. Though I enjoy a dinner party now and then. This place is a little rough around the edges for me. Don't get me wrong, I like it a lot. There's so much life and energy here. I'm just adjusting to it slowly. I've always brought a +1 with me, Bjorn, the robust fellow over there. If he orders anything, let me know and I'll pay. Kind of you. I brought him here, so it's only fair, right? Thanks for the drink. Love the look of the bar. Very rustic. I'm not a big drinker, but it's making me nostalgic for, well, pre-prohibition, I guess. Really? Yes, I think so. I'll go join my friend now. If I don't see you again tonight, have a great evening. Have a good one. Is the detective gonna come in? What sort of drinks do you like, Bjorn? Something simple and strong, please. Let's see what I can do. What's your job? I rivet the frames and motorization of outsized flanks to fit this. Okay. See, interesting. Back in Scotia, I worked on Bartinis, or you might call them schooners. Sailing boats, right? Bloody huge things. Oh damn, sorry about the language file. Is that allowed here? It's fine. I worked in Scotia on these big schooners. They were solid things, not like the matchwood they use in Sara. You know a lot about ships. Yes. Scotian barrettes have... Okay. That's a lot of... technical... My mother needed money. There's no work back in Scotia, so I came here. Will you go back? Maybe, probably not. Sometimes you change so much you don't fit back where you came from. Like a jigsaw piece that got too beat up. Your family must miss you. And it's mutual. I just worry that when I get back, my brothers will think I've changed too much. I feel like they haven't changed at all, and none of us will fit anymore. They're still your family. Well, maybe you're right. What a place. You're close with Lucas. I'd like to be. Oh? He's a fine fellow, a gentleman. We know each other a little. And well, I like him a great deal. We're not close friends, so I would like that. But I like him as more than a friend, you see. Bow, 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 bow. How did you meet? Upstairs, actually. I'm not much of a reader, but I needed an ornithology book to help me identify a species of robin. He was nearby reading about coffee beans, I believe. I think neither of us are accustomed to talking with strangers, but we both made a go of it. I hope he realizes I want a deeper relationship than casual book chats. Maybe tell him? I feel I've put all my cards at the table, but I also wonder why he's interested in me at all, as a friend, companion, or anything else. Perhaps he has a business reason. Could you help his business? I don't think so. No, I suppose I just need to talk to him more openly. I think so. Did you see the news about the peace talks today? Are you joking? Huh? There's no chance of peace now. Treaties between the Alliance and Rusalka satellite states mean that they're unifying to clear a way for invasion through the Eastern Peninsula. That's bad? How do you not know this? How do all of you in Bakovi not know this? I keep trying to talk to Saran people about what's happening in the world, and they look back at me like I'm reading them a story from a fiction novel. You're right, we need to face the realities of war. I understand that war is frightening, but it is going to happen. We're running out of time, but everyone in Saran wants to pretend this party could go on forever. So why are you sure it's coming? My last job, I worked on these long reinforced barrels for Earthshaker cannons. These things had to have striations that were 3 whole inches long to stabilize munitions. That's because the shells carried a payload. The engineers dreamed it up last month, and they call it Primine Flame. It costs 800 brass per ounce to produce, and it burns human flesh down to the bone. Jesus Christ. You don't make something that expensive and that cruel unless you plan to use it. The weapons of the last Pan Nation war made 1 million widows. The weapons of the next war won't leave anyone to grieve. Is it that bleak? Look, I don't think I'm completely hopeless. There might be a way that we can all come out the other end of this thing, but we all need to start behaving like our time is limited and precious, because it is. And even if you think the war doesn't affect you, the mad grain rationing is ineffectual and it stopped all alcohol production. We can only hope the world sees sense, and soon. I better hit the tracks. I need solid 8 hours before a shift. Same, Queen. Hello, evening. How do you absorb it? I've tied myself in knots trying to figure him out. I think I need a drink before I talk to us. You have a drink. You work at the Boulevard too, right? Yes, the international business office of the Grand Central Bank. How's business? Good. For now, I've been promoted a few times, and if I keep working hard, I may make assistant manager next year. Your job sounds interesting. Thank you if you would agree, but it's steady and pays well. I mean, I can't retire quite yet, but I can afford nice food, good coffee, and as many cocktails as I can handle. And it's probably a good idea to have an essential job to avoid conscription. Are you worried about the war? Don't use that word at the bank. It tends to make our customers nervous. But yes, unrest slows business, and I worry that most of the borrowing and loans we see right now are disaster investors and profiteers. Why would anyone stockpile food now if not to benefit from it later? Who's stockpiling? It seems to be more expensive luxury items we see being bought in bulk and stockpiled mainly by former currency speculators from Belgium and Bulgaria. Currencies are too unstable, and they have changed their focus. Do you think war is inevitable? I just work in a bank, but I feel like we're already in the next turning, you know? That's the theory that history turns through 4 phases over and over again. And right now, we're turning into phase 4, conflict. I hope I'm wrong. Business looks to be going well. Blah, blah, blah. What do you do for fun, Lucas? Well, every day I try to do 3 main activities. If I miss any, I'm really very grumpy. But if I do all 3, I'm ready to face the day. What are they? First in the morning, coffee routine, obviously. But I also like crumble a brown sugar biscuit over some fresh yogurt and whatever berries I can find. On special days, I drizzle some lavender honey on top. Ooh, fancy! Then I go out to my garden and feed my cat, Martha. If you see a little finch is eating from the bird feeder, I call him Bartholomew. And then I have an ice cold shower. Jesus. Really? Yes, indeed. I feel ice cold water clears my head and wakes me up more effectively than a single source of Arabica dark blend medium roast with sugar. What do you do for fun, bartender? I glue pennies to the road and watch people try and pick them up. I like that answer. You do? Well, we all find amusement in our own ways, I suppose. Thanks for the distraction. I feel like I'm getting better at this small talk. What do you like to drink? I asked you everything already. That's it. Bye. Is the detective gonna show up for me now? Vincent enters the bar, followed by a man dressed in a long coat with piercing blue eyes. They sit next to each other, but their body language makes it clear they do not want to be near one another. As the men settle into their seats, Vincent's face is still red. Though he's trying to calm himself, Hugo meanwhile adjusts his coat awkwardly and coughs. It's clear the 2 men have been arguing outside, that they are quiet now. The atmosphere is tense. So they're already referring to Hugo by his name. After an awkward silence, the man speaks. Well then, detective, now we have some privacy. Perhaps we can talk this out like civilized men, or by all means continue your tirade. Yes, it's better we talk in here instead of continue our argument in public in the streets. Now, Mr. Flora, despite those protestations, you knew about the legal bar the whole time. In fact, though you feigned ignorance when the culprit was caught, it was originally all your idea. And 1 year later, I returned to find you have the audacity to reopen the speakeasy, this time with a new sidekick. You nearly avoided ruin by shifting the blame and having learned nothing. You're doing the same thing all over again. You've gone too far. You had no issues keeping the place open when it suited you and your career. You used this place as a hunting ground to catch your suspect. I'd say you got what you wanted, Constable, or should I say, Detective. Your promotion was won with my help, and dare I say you enjoyed more than the odd tipple while on the job. I operated entirely within the law and made the best of the situation to ensure the safety of the people of Bakovy. The safety of the people of Bakovy. Vincent lets out a hollow, sarcastic laugh. You climbed the ladder and kicked it away when you got at the top. The last bartender didn't deserve to be hung out to dry like that. Despite my help and cooperation in apprehending the vile killer, Elliot Lynn still got away. And the speakeasy was closed down. Oh no. Hugo takes a deep breath, trying to calm himself, but it's not really working. That's beside the point here. You use your influence and connections to avoid any real repercussions. A slap on the wrist for breaking prohibition, and worst of all, it wasn't even an overnight on your part. It was a plan. Both men seethe. They turn away from each other, but the tension doesn't recede. What's going on here? This man here is the reason that we had to shut down last year. Correct, and by my good grace, it's not closed again, yet I need cooperation. Cooperation with what? Hugo pulls out a newspaper from his coat and sets it down on the counter. It's from roughly 1 week ago, with the headlines, New Money Heiress Dies at Tea House. An ambulance was rushed to the tea house on the Tees Terrace yesterday when Elena Dragos, wealthy heiress and competitive chess player, suddenly collapsed and started convulsing. Although medical staff swiftly arrived at the scene, all help came too late for young Elena, who passed away of asphyxiation. Asphyxiation? The Covey police has closed the tea house and started an investigation as Elena had no prior health problems that could account for the sudden onset of these symptoms. Tea Terrace owner Fing Bai was among the first questioned. Several other witnesses have also been brought in for questioning, including friends who were present during the incident, as well as famous singer and radio show host Olivia Carmine. Let me lay my cards on the table. I was assigned to this case and am currently struggling to find a lead. Through no fault of my own, progress has been slow, too slow. I need your help. You should have asked the other bartender that you put behind bars, you dickwad. I don't know your face, which is usually a good thing in my line of work. Mr. Flora here is already on thin ice, but I wouldn't want to put a stain on a clean record like yours. So please work with me here. Last year, both Selena Dragos and 3 of the witnesses mentioned in this article all visited this speakeasy. Those witnesses were Killian Durand, Maria Papa, and Wendy Brooker. I'm also certain that Mr. Flora couldn't pass up the opportunity to mention the nightcap brand reopening it to his circle of friends, which I believe include Fing Bai and the owner of the Tea Terrace. Vincent looks away, annoyed. It seems Hugo is right. In other words, you have direct access to all of my suspects. Fortunately for you, I'm not coming here empty-handed. Take a look at this. Hugo pulls out a photograph of a letter. Instead of being written by hand or typewriter, the words are constructed from characters cut out of different newspapers glued to the paper. Alina, you've missed your payment for the second row. Do I need to remind you what's at stake here? If I don't find an envelope containing the agreed-upon amount at the usual price, your secret won't be a secret much longer. Blackmail? Exactly, we found it while searching Elena's home looking for clues. It may just be a coincidence, but money is a powerful motivator. If Alina stopped paying, whoever was blackmailing her may have the motive to kill her. Considering Fing Bai poured the tea, she's naturally our prime suspect. Alina was likely poisoned after all, but the letter complicates things. Perhaps someone in her circle of friends was desperate for money. Here's the deal. I've thoroughly interviewed every suspect and none of them opened up to me. I can't get them to speak, so I want you to gather information about these people without them knowing it. As a bartender, you should be good at loosening people's lips and listening when they talk. Do whatever it takes to make them talk. Joke, threaten, cajole, flirt, or keep it simple and just get them drunk. If you find something interesting, write it down. Do you think you can handle that? Doesn't sound like I have a choice. Yes, quite. Remember, when gathering evidence, keep it simple. Keep them talking and tell me everything. And what guarantee do you have that you won't betray us like you did last time? I'm not required to give a guarantee. All I can say is that I learned from my past experiences. See, I can be humble. I can compromise. Can you too? Can you? Well, it seems like we have our backs against the wall. What do you say? Seems we have no choice. He can't protect us from Detective Merton's scrutiny right now, but he is observed too. I have some friends in the upper echelons of the constabulary, and the detective better make sure he never sets a foot wrong. I think we all know where we stand. The terms are acceptable. My superiors have given me a deadline, 2 weeks. Find me something tangible by then. Yes, Detective Mertens. Good, keep that attitude and we'll get along swimmingly. It's not a good attitude. I'll drop by later to bring you the case file. In the meantime, you can start by getting to know our traumatis personae. Better make a good impression. With that, both men get up from their seats and exit the bar. We're already here. Well, as you can tell, I'm very sleepy, so I'm going to continue this later. But at least, we didn't get that bastard in jail. He escaped somehow, which means he's on the loose. I hate that. Well, let's solve more later.